Can't get enough of your love. Can't get enough of your detergent to swallow so I can really end it all, if you understand what I'm trying to explain to you. It's close to 5:30. It's a neighborhood, guys. We're circling around. We're getting a couple of fresh cannolis, getting some Schvoyadels and some rainbow cookies, but not those kind of rainbow cookies. If you do, I'm going to hit you with the hose. So, with that being said, with that utter
insanity,
hate speech, let's go on. Johnny Biggs, Johnny, what are we doing?
A little bit over here. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen,
Frankie.
We got a little bit over here. We got a little bit over there. But mostly, we got it right in the baseball field, the diamond. What do we got going on, Johnny? How are the Yankees doing this man's weekend?
Well, neighborhood guys, WICR, Iona College, home of the Gales. Frankie two times. Johnny, here we are.
Johnny.
We talk sports. We talk a lot of different things. We've been patiently waiting for baseball to start up.
Yes,
and
sir.
baseball has started up. Started off actually in Australia with the Dodgers and the
Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks.
Now, let me ask you a question. Now, they were in Australia. Were they, like, surrounded by prisons with the Aborigines, or was it just
maybe it was prisons, or maybe it was moats, kangaroos, wildlife,
log houses?
That's a throwback. You guys don't get it. But the Dodgers swept them. We started fantasy baseball. The opponent we're facing this week had Clayton Kershaw, so he got an early run with Clayton. Really makes you want to duct tape a few people in front of a 18-wheeler and just drive into the nearest wall.
I mean, I'm without doubt that this guy is not proud of his family
or his log house. But anyways, yeah. So first week of fantasy baseball for Frankie and I. By the way, we have the same team. We can't even actually say the name of our team on air.
No, because we'll probably get the boot. But let's just say it's got a grand and it's got a pig involved. So the only thing you're missing is the slam.
But I'm happy, regardless of guys, come on, 6 months, 162 games for baseball. So regardless if we lose the first week of fantasy or if we're losing badly in the first week of fantasy.
We're getting hit pretty hard right now.
Months. We have months.
Which is it is what it is. The first
the week ain't over. The week ain't over.
Yeah,
what date is the weekend anyways?
The 6th.
So is
done
that
on
Sunday
the 6th.
or?
Yeah.
So every game that happens on Sunday counts towards this week past?
Yes.
All right, yeah, so we still have a lot of time to go.
So we got a couple of days. It's just what's rough is we're playing against somebody right now who's leading the league in almost all the categories right now.
Bear in mind, guys, we're playing against somebody who's leading the league in all categories on the first week. We haven't even finished the first week. It's the first week of fantasy baseball.
We got Sanchez. We got Anibal Sanchez pitching for us today.
He's excellent. He's a strikeout machine. I'm really not too concerned. Like I said, we're starting off slow. That's not a big deal, guys. It's not like fantasy football where it's like you got to kind of rack in your wins right away. Fantasy baseball, it's a pretty elongated process. But anyways, enough of fantasy. Let's talk about I guess we'll talk Bombers. We'll talk maybe a little bit of Mets. Mets and Bombers have the same record right now. Actually, no, that's not true. The Mets have lost their first 3. The Bombers have lost their first 2. Opening game, the Bombers are having a series right now out in Houston, Texas against the Astros. Yep. Opening game was Captain Crunch Sabathia. He was going against Scott Feldman. And as you know, CC Sabathia is the ace of the staff. I say Captain Crunch Sabathia, even though he lost immense weight, because when he was overweight, they asked him,
he dropped like 70 pounds?
Yeah, they asked him, why are you overweight? And he says, I work out a lot. It's just, I really love my Captain Crunch, and his name's CC, so it's just perfect to call him Captain Crunch Sabathia. That's so funny. But anyways, if you followed Sabathia in his career, then you would know that CC is actually as much of an ace as he's been throughout his career. And we all know last year he wasn't an ace, but for every year prior to 2013, he was a bona fide ace. He's actually been terrible on opening day for his entire career. So the fact that CC Sabathia didn't pitch well on opening day, I'm not surprised.
Before anybody throws in the towel on him, let's see what he does let's see what he does past Let's see what he does past July, and then you can start.
It's usually when CC heats up is over the summer. Yeah. And the thing is last year we saw a different CC with diminished velocity, and the issue that he had was there would be games with CC where he would collapse for an inning, 2 innings, and that's exactly
Yeah,
what happened
this
against the
game
Astros.
was-
He collapsed for the first 2 innings.
Yeah, this wasn't.
But then he pitches effectively and actually pitches quite well for the rest of the game. So consider the fact that he gave up 6 earned runs
yeah, in